Good evening, I am Munshad Muqtadi and welcome to the Millennium Nightly News. Let's dive into today's top headlines and keep you updated on the latest events around the world. Philadelphia park shooting leaves 2 dead and 9 hurt. Trump administration moves to cut Harvard's federal funding. Trump pardons former Virginia sheriff convicted of bribery. Three escapes from New Orleans jail are caught. Tensions rise as Gaza war continues and US offers ceasefire deal. Germany lifts range limits on weapons to Ukraine. New aid group starts helping in Gaza amid controversy. Germany's leaders criticize Israel over Gaza attacks. North Korea detains officials after failed warship launch. Car ramming during Liverpool parade injures nearly 50 people. Saudi Arabia to celebrate Eid ul-Adha on June 6 after sighting of Dhul Hijjah moon. OKC leads the Western Finals with a big win. Colts honored Jim Irsay with special jersey patch. Bangladesh captain Liton Das confident ahead of future matches. So far, you have been watching today's top headlines. Now let's jump into the details. Philadelphia park shooting leaves 2 dead and 9 hurt. A shooting in Fairmount Park, Philadelphia on Memorial Day night has left 2 people dead and 9 others injured. The gunfire happened just before 10:30 p.m. during a large crowd gathering. Police believe the shooter used a special device called a quad switch to fire rapidly. They are not sure if 1 or more people fired guns, and no weapons have been found yet. Witnesses said everyone ran in fear when the shots started. Police are still investigating and researching for clues, including bullet casing and possible links to a crashed car nearby. The incident is one of 2 mass shootings during the Memorial Day weekend in the US. Trump administration moves to cut Harvard's federal funding. The Trump administration plans to cancel all remaining federal contracts with Harvard, worth about $100 million. They will tell federal agencies to stop working with Harvard and find new vendors. This action is part of a larger effort to weaken Harvard's influence and finances. The government has already frozen billions in grants and tried to stop international students from enrolling. The administration says Harvard does not follow civil rights rules and has shown bias. Harvard argues that these actions violate its First Amendment rights. The university is fighting back in court, seeking to restore its funding and student enrollment. President Trump has criticized elite universities and proposed taxes on their endowments, which could cost Harvard hundreds of millions each year. Harvard's leaders warned that losing federal funds and international students could harm students and the future of the university. Trump pardons former Virginia sheriff convicted of bribery. US President Donald Trump has pardoned Scott Jenkins, a former sheriff from Virginia who was convicted of accepting over $75,000 in bribes. Jenkins was found guilty of fraud and bribery last December for making businessmen into law enforcement officers without training. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison but will not serve any time because of the pardon. Jenkins claimed he was unfairly treated and asked Trump for help. Trump said Jenkins was a good person and was unfairly targeted by the Biden administration. Jenkins' case involved accepting money and campaign support from people who wanted special police powers. He was an elected sheriff and served since 2012. Trump has pardoned many supporters, including those involved in the January 6 Capitol riot. A presidential pardon forgives the crime and restores rights like voting. 3 escapes from New Orleans jail are caught. Recently, 3 of the 10 inmates who escaped from a jail in New Orleans were found and arrested in 2 different states. The escape happened on May 16, when the inmates broke out by opening a faulty cell door, crawling through a hole, and climbing over a fence. After more than a week, the police caught Lenton Vorben in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and 2 others, Leo Tate and Jermaine Donald, in Walker County, Texas. 2 more inmates are still missing. The escape was made easier because the worker turned off the water, and some people helped the inmates escape. The prisoners were accused of serious crimes, including murder. Officials are working hard to find the remaining escapees and improve jail security. We'll be right back after a short break. I'm Murshad Muhtadi. Keep watching the Millennium Nightly News. Tune in every night at 10 p.m. for Millennium Nightline News with Munshad Muhtadi on Millennium News 24. Get the latest updates from around the world, including breaking news, in-depth reports, and exclusive stories, all delivered with integrity, professionalism, and a commitment to the truth. Whether covering local events, international affairs, or cultural highlights, Munshad provides comprehensive coverage, ensuring you are always informed and connected. With a focus on accuracy and global perspectives, Millennium News 24 is your trusted source for news that matters. From diverse communities to world-changing stories, we bridge gaps and bring you the most relevant updates. Stay updated by following us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Millennium News 24. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Millennium News 24. You can also watch us on Android, iOS devices, Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Horizon Satellite. Enjoy entertainment and the latest news with us. Download the Millennium News 24 and Millennium TV 24. Our websites are millenniumnews24.com and millenniumtv24.com. Stay ahead of the curve with Millennium Nightline News, only on Millennium News 24 because the truth matters. Welcome back after the break. I am Murshad Muhtadi and you're watching the Millennium Nightly News. Tensions rise as Gaza war continues and US offers ceasefire deal. The US is trying to help end the fighting in Gaza. A special envoy, Steve Witkoff, said there is a deal on the table to stop the war temporarily. The deal involves releasing some hostages and starting talks for a permanent peace. Israel wants to launch a big attack on Gaza, evacuating many areas first. Israel's military plans to take control of most of Gaza in about 2 months. Meanwhile, many countries are worried about Israel's actions and are thinking about sanctions. Hamas has not agreed to the US proposal yet, and negotiations are still ongoing. The situation is tense, with Israel preparing for a major operation. The conflict has caused many injuries and increased international pressure. The hope is to find a peaceful way to stop the violence soon. Germany lifts range limits on weapons to Ukraine. Germany has announced that it will no longer restrict the range of weapons sent to Ukraine, along with France, the UK, and the US. This change allows Ukraine to attack targets farther inside Russia. German leader Friedrich Merz said Ukraine can now defend itself better. Russia called this move dangerous and warned it could worsen the conflict. In the past, Western countries avoided sending long-range weapons to prevent escalation. Now Ukraine has received missiles with longer ranges from its allies. Germany had previously hesitated to send certain weapons, like the Taurus missile, to avoid angering Russia. The decision shows strong support for Ukraine, but also raises concerns about increasing tensions with Russia. New aid group starts helping in Gaza amid controversy. A new aid group backed by the US and Israel has begun sending food to Gaza. They use trucks to deliver supplies to special secure sites and started giving aid to the people. Many aid groups and the UN do not agree with this group because they say it does not follow fair humanitarian rules. The group says they want to help as many people as possible and keep aid safe from being stolen. Israel says they need a new system to stop Hamas from taking aid, which Hamas denies. The situation in Gaza is very serious, with many people facing hunger and shortages. The conflict has caused a lot of suffering, and many are worried about how aid will get to everyone in need. Germany's leaders criticize Israel over Gaza attacks. Germany's top officials, including Chancellor Friedrich Merz, are speaking out against Israel's recent airstrikes in Gaza. Merz called the attacks no longer justified and said they are hard to understand. This is a big change because Germany usually supports Israel strongly due to its history. Many Germans now oppose sending weapons to Israel, and public opinion is shifting. Some German leaders are also questioning how Germany has supported Israel after the Holocaust. The debate shows growing concerns in Germany about the conflict and its impact. Israel's ambassador in Berlin said they are not listening, but no decisions have been made yet. This change in tone reflects a wider debate in Europe about the Gaza conflict. North Korea detains officials after failed warship launch. North Korea's leaders detained 4 officials after a warship launch went wrong last week in Cheongjin. The launch caused serious damage to the 5,000-ton destroyer, and Kim Jong-un called the accident a criminal act. Among those detained are the vice director of the munitions industry department and workers from the shipyard. Kim Jong-un was very angry about the failure and publicly criticized the incident. The event is unusual because North Korea rarely admits mistakes or criticizes its military publicly. The government has not said if anyone was hurt during the accident. This incident shows how sensitive North Korea is about its military projects. It also highlights internal issues in their defense force. Car ramming during Liverpool parade injures nearly 50 people. A car drove into a large crowd celebrating Liverpool FC's win, injuring almost 50 people, including 4 children. The incident happened on Water Street in Liverpool during a parade. The police quickly arrested a 53-year-old man from Liverpool, and they say it was an isolated event, not terrorism. Video shows the car swerving into the crowd, with some people trying to stop it. Several victims were trapped under the vehicle, and 4 are very still hurt. Emergency workers helped many at the scene. The city and country are shocked, and everyone is sending support to the injured. Officials are investigating what caused the driver to act this way. Saudi Arabia to celebrate Eid al-Adha on June 6 after sighting of Dhul Hijjah moon. Saudi Arabia has officially announced that Eid al-Adha will be celebrated on Friday, June 6, 2025, following the sighting of the Dhul Hijjah moon on Tuesday, May 27, the day of Arafah, which marks the peak of the Hajj pilgrimage. will take place on Thursday, June 5. Alongside Saudi Arabia, Oman and Indonesia have also confirmed that they will observe Eid al-Adha on June 6. Traditionally, Bangladesh and several other South Asian countries celebrate Eid a day after Saudi Arabia, depending on local moon sighting. Therefore, Eid al-Adha in Bangladesh is likely to be observed on Saturday, June 7, subject to moon sighting. The announcement signals the beginning of preparations for one of the most significant Islamic festivals, marked by prayers, sacrifice, and charity. We'll be right back after a short break. I am Munshad Muhtadi. Keep watching the Millennium Nightly News.
Welcome to Millennium News 24, your trusted source for accurate, unbiased news. We're here to bring you the stories that matter most from America and around the world with integrity and a commitment to truth. In today's world, where misinformation can easily spread, having access to reliable news is more important than ever. At Millennium News 24, we aim to cut through the noise by delivering clear, fact-based reporting. Whether you're following major events or looking for in-depth analysis, we are here to serve you with transparency and respect for all communities regardless of color, wealth, or religion. This beautiful America was built by the resilience of its people, immigrants, entrepreneurs, doctors, and everyday individuals working together to create something great. It's this spirit that inspires us to provide you with news that's inclusive, honest, and relevant. We believe that informed citizens are the foundation of a strong society, and we strive to give you the knowledge you need to make a difference. From breaking news to insightful features, we bring you comprehensive coverage on politics, economics, health, culture, and much more. We believe that everyone deserves access to the truth, and we are proud to be a part of a global network that connects people through information. Stay informed by following us on your devices, including iOS, Android, Roku, Amazon, Apple TV, and Smart TVS. And for global access, we're also available on Horizon Satellite. Visit us at www.millenniumtv24.com or www.millenniumnews24.com to stay updated at Millennium News 24. Our mission is to promote unity, understanding, and progress in a rapidly changing world. Join us as we work to inspire positive action through the power of truth. Thank you for watching. Follow us, subscribe, and stay informed.
Welcome back after the break. I am Munshad Muhtadi and you're watching the Millennium Nightly News. Let's have a peek at the business world. By 0.57%, gaining a total of $11.84. Let's have a glance at the world of sports. OKC leads the Western Finals with a big win. The Oklahoma City Thunder took a strong lead in the Western Conference Finals by winning Game 4 against the Minnesota Timberwolves, making the series 3-1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander played very well, scoring 40 points and helping his team stay ahead. Jalen Williams also helped with 34 points and kept the pressure on Minnesota. The Thunder played tough defense, especially on key players like Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle, forcing mistakes. Chet Holmgren made important plays, including a big block near the end. Minnesota needs to fix their problems quickly if they want to stay alive in the series. Oklahoma City is now just one win away from reaching the NBA Finals. The next game is at home, and the Thunder are looking to strong finish the series. Colts owner Jim Irsay with special jersey patch. The Indianapolis Colts will wear a special black jersey patch during the 2025 season to honor their owner Jim Irsay. The patch shows Irse's initials, his signature, and a happy smiley face he often signs for fans. It also has 7 grommets, matching the 7 on the Colts horseshoe logo. The team and all their social media pages will display the patch throughout the season. This tribute celebrates Irse's leadership and his connection with the fans. Fans can see his patch on jersey and online, showing appreciation for Irse's impact on the team. Bangladesh captain Liton Das is confident. Liton Das, the captain of Bangladesh cricket team, believes that they can beat any team in the world. After losing a recent series against the United Arab Emirates, he said they are working hard to improve. He admitted that their teams need to be more consistent. Despite some bad performances, he is hopeful for better results in the future. Liton also talked about his own batting and said he will try to do better, missing some experienced bowlers in a challenge, but he sees it as a chance for others to grow. Overall, he remains confident that Bangladesh can win big matches if they play well together.
I mean, they are very good balance side. Not like that much. If we
Now let's have a glance at the wider trends and what you can expect as you plan your day ahead. Let's have a glance at the headlines one more time. Philadelphia park shooting leaves 2 dead and 9 hurt. Trump administration moves to cut Harvard's federal funding. Trump pardons former Virginia sheriff convicted of bribery. Three escapes from New Orleans jail are caught. Tensions rise as Gaza war continues and US offers ceasefire deal. Germany lifts range limits on weapons to Ukraine. New aid group starts helping in Gaza amid controversy. Germany's leaders criticize Israel over Gaza attacks. North Korea detains officials after failed warship launch. Car ramming during Liverpool parade injures nearly 50 people. Saudi Arabia to celebrate Eid ul-Adha on June 6 after sighting of Dhul Hijjah moon. OKC leads the Western Finals with a big win. Colts honored Jim Irsay with special jersey patch. Bangladesh captain Liton Das confident ahead of future matches. Thank you for staying with us. To keep up with the latest news and updates, follow Millennium News 24 on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Millennium News 24. You can watch us anytime on your Android or iOS devices, Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Horizon Satellite TV, and all smart TV platforms. For non-stop news and entertainment, download our apps, Millennium TV based on Android and Millennium News on Google. Truly appreciate you being a part of the Millennium News 24 family. Once again, thank you for staying with us. I am Munshad Muhtadi. Stay tuned for the next update and have a great night.